As she watched her husband standing at the edge of the cliff, the woman was about to make her move. But a voice from behind shattered her plan. She had accidentally discovered her husband's secret. He had been messaging. Reading through their conversations filled her with rage. She decided to use this vacation to get rid of him, which led to the opening scene. When her husband stepped forward to help her, she knew she had missed her chance. But she hadn't given up. She just needed to eliminate him sometime during their trip. More plans began forming in her mind. Looking at the rafting activity ahead, she realized it was the perfect opportunity. While her husband was preparing their gear, she boarded the raft and secretly slashed at his footstraps until they were barely intact. Then she casually sat to the side, acting as if nothing had happened. As she watched him secure his feet into the compromised straps, she felt a surge of excitement. As their raft drifted farther out, she eagerly anticipated the rushing rapids. In the turbulence, the momentum would surely throw him into the water. Just as she predicted, the violent current struck, and her husband was instantly thrown overboard. Watching him desperately call for help, she surprisingly reached out her hand, but another wave crashed over them, pulling her into the water too. Though she thought this would be the end, her husband unexpectedly swam toward her and pulled her to safety. Fortunately for him, he had no idea his wife had tried to harm him. Yet the woman now felt a moment of hesitation, unsure whether she should continue plotting against her unfaithful husband. However, that night, her husband's actions reinforced her determination. Seeing him texting the other woman, she knew she couldn't afford to be merciful. The next day, she invited him on a forest hike. But just as they reached the entrance to the trail, a beautiful young woman called out her husband's name. Seeing this girl, the wife immediately realized she was the one her husband had been secretly messaging. Her husband's expression confirmed everything. The girl asked if they were planning to hike in the forest, and the husband confirmed. Then a man approached. The girl introduced him as her current boyfriend. After exchanging introductions, the girl suggested they all hike together. Once they entered the woods, they were surrounded by an overwhelming sea of green trees. After walking for a while, the wife and the girl's boyfriend found themselves leading the group. Taking advantage of this opportunity, she confirmed her suspicions. The girl was definitely the one messaging her husband. The group eventually reached a riverbank. Impressed by the beautiful scenery, the girl decided to go swimming. The husband used this chance to visit the restroom nearby. As he walked, he kept glancing back at the girl, and in his distraction, he fell into a hole. Before the wife could react, the girl rushed over to help him. Watching their interaction, the wife had all the proof she needed about their relationship. That evening, after everyone had been drinking, the wife collapsed in their room. When she regained consciousness, she discovered her husband was gone. After checking the messages on his phone, she went to their meeting spot. By coincidence, someone wearing a raincoat was standing exactly where they were supposed to meet. Overcome with fury, the wife charged straight toward them.